Hey, you. Welcome back to Uncaged Chaos. I'm Andy, your guide, life coach, mirror, and sometimes the voice that lovingly calls you out on your own bullshit. Today, we're talking about expectations, the silent puppet master pulling the strings behind your frustration, your resentment, your overwhelm, and honestly, a whole lot of your relationship chaos. Because here's the hard truth your expectations are showing. And they are shaping your entire reality, whether you realize it or not. Because as we close out the year, everyone loves to talk about their goals, resolutions, manifestations, but no one talks about the things that quietly destroy all of them. Expectations. The ones you put on yourself, the ones you put on others, even the ones that are written from your past that you don't even realize you're still carrying. Expectations don't protect you, they imprison you. They wreck relationships, personal growth, and your ability to see reality for what it is, not what you think it is. Every single one of us walks around with an invisible rule book we never actually wrote. These rules come from our childhood experiences, our trauma, our past relationships, even the stories we tell ourselves, and the way our nervous system has learned to survive. And the kicker? We expect other people to follow rules they've never even seen. It's like handing someone a test that you crafted in your head and getting really mad at them for getting all the answers wrong. And here's where this gets messy. Your expectations come from your experiences. Their expectations come from their experiences. You're not living in the same reality. And you're living in two overlapping worlds that are constantly rubbing against each other. And here's the part that most of us never realize. Expectations are also one of the subtlest ways of control. Not because you're trying to dominate someone, but because expectations give you the illusion that you can predict how people are going to behave. Predictability feels like safety, and safety feels like love, especially if you grew up in chaos, inconsistency, or emotional neglect. You learn to rely on expectations to protect yourself from disappointment, from abandonment, or instability. But this is exactly how the unconscious expectations create conflict. So let me give you an everyday example. You make plans with your partner. And in your mind, the unspoken expectation is quality time means no phones, to be present with me. But you never say that out loud. It just feels obvious because that's how you show love. That's your wiring. That's your history. So you sit down together, excited to connect, and 2 minutes in, they casually pull their phone out. And suddenly, your whole body reacts. Your stomach drops, your chest tightens, your nervous system hits threat mode, not because of the phone, but because of the meaning you have assigned to it. In your world, presence equals love. Attention equals safety. But in their world, comfort equals love. Relaxing side by side is connection for them. They are not rejecting you. They're not pulling away. They're not even choosing their phone over you. They're just living inside of their reality, shaped by their experiences, their wiring, their rule book. And now you both are sitting there confused. You feel dismissed. They feel blindsided. And conflict erupts from a rule nobody knew existed. This is the danger of unconscious expectations. It's like handing someone a script they've never read and then getting mad when they miss their lines. Most conflict isn't even about the action. It's about the meaning underneath it. But nobody else knows your rules. And half the time, you don't even know your own rules. Two people, two histories, two realities, one relationship. No wonder everyone is exhausted. Sometimes the most damaging expectation isn't even about others. It's about you. The stories you tell yourself, the expectations that expressing needs makes you needy, the expectation that asking for reassurance makes you weak, the expectation that being vulnerable makes you a burden. So you silence yourself, you pretend you're fine, you self-regulate everything alone, you spiral internally while your partner is left confused. And here's the truth that might sting. Reassurance does not mean you're insecure. It means you're human, you're growing, and it means you're attaching. Your needs are not the problem. The expectation that you shouldn't have any is. So, how do we learn to shift expectations into tangible solutions? This is where everything changes. Expectations are silent contracts. Standards are conscious choices. Expectations say, read my mind, while standards say, here's how I deserve to be treated. Expectations demand, standards communicate. Here are some tangible shifts to kind of help wrap your brain around this. So instead of, they should know I'm upset, I communicate what I am feeling clearly. Instead of, they should reassure me without me asking, I let them know what reassurance looks like for me. Instead of, they should know just what I need. My needs deserve to be spoken, not hinted at. Instead of, if I ask for reassurance, I'm needy. Reassurance is part of connection, and asking for it is part of growth. Standards create stability. Expectations create disappointment. Your expectations aren't bad. They're just unspoken stories waiting to be rewritten. And you're not needy, you're not dramatic, and you're not too much. You're human. You're growing. You're learning to show up honestly for yourself and for the people who love you. Your expectations come from your past. Your standards come from who you're becoming. Expectations assume, standards communicate. Expectations come from fear, while standards come from self-worth. So ask yourself, where am I expecting instead of expressing? Where am I assuming instead of asking? Where am I shrinking myself in the name of not being too much? What standards am I finally ready to set? If you have ever felt that you are too much, too loud, or just too tired of pretending, this space is for you. This is Uncaged Chaos, where healing doesn't have to be completely alone, and being human is the fucking point.